G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, this is our final episode for our week-long Bob Seger special. Now, this is going to be my favorite song. So I was trying to pick a favorite song and I was thinking, you know, it's going to be this one. No, it's not. It's going to be this one. So I've got three. I know I couldn't narrow it down. I'm going with three. So don't judge me. So we're going to listen to the three in no particular order, but I just thought these three are the ones that I always go back to, and I love these songs. So let's do three of my favorite Bob Seger songs. So let's jump in, and this is going to be our very final episode for this week. I have loved it. I have absolutely loved it this week. We have found some great hits, and these three, as I said, are my favorite hits. So let's jump in. I'm not going to tell you what they are. We're just going to listen to them. So let's do Bob Seger, very final episode for this week's special. Thank you very much for joining me for this week as well, too, guys. So let's go. Oh, actually, it needs a. I love this song. Love this song.
Too tall, could've used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hollering out. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes, and points all her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my '60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues, working on our night moves, trying to make some front page driving news, working on our night moves in the summertime. Sweet summertime. We weren't in love, oh no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky summit. We were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we'd steal away every chance we could, to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty woods. I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose the awkward teenage blues, working on our night moves. And it was summertime. Sweet summertime, summertime.
Love this song. Love this song.
Oh, the wonder. We felt the lightning, yeah, and waited on the thunder, waited on the thunder. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off, I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves, when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves, with autumn closing in.
one is no different. This is a great song too.
Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low, and the secrets that we shared, mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control, till there was nothing left to burn and nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. I remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, but just running against the wind. And the years rolled slowly past, myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home. Guess I lost my way. There were oh so many roads. I was living to run and running to live. Never worried about paying or even how much I owe. At a time, breaking all of the rules I could bend. I began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, little something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter again. What to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind, I'm still running against the wind. I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Still running against
amazing songs are.
Stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning, solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. "20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly white, and I recall, like a rock, standing arrow straight, like a rock, charging from the gate, like a rock, carrying the weight, like a rock, oh, like a rock, the sun upon my skin, like a rock, hard against the wind, like a rock, I see myself again, like a rock.
That song, I tell ya, that song, it just, every time I hear it, it just makes me think of the past and what's happened. And, it says 20 years in the song, um, but, you think about the last 20 years, the last 30 years, um, what you've done, what you've achieved. The time goes so fast, so fast. People used to tell you, when you were a kid, or one day you'll get to 45 or whatever, and you won't even know what happened. It's in a blink of an eye. And that is so true. That is so true. You get out of school. I love those three songs because first one is like being a teenager and all those awkward teenager bits, and then after school you're fighting against the wind. You're always bloody trying to get that a little bit of your footing and trying to get ahead and everything else. And then you've got the rock where you're just kind of contemplating the last 20, 30 years, what's happened, 40, 50 years, so for some people, and you just think, where the hell did that time go? How did that time slip away so fast, so fast, and it's just like, I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's why we love Bob Seger, because you don't know what you're going to get. And he's got great songs you can rock out to. He's got great songs that, make you feel that, great love songs as well too. Some with a bit of a twist in the tail, some straightforward, but whatever he's singing at the time, it is amazing. Great voice. Great voice. I have loved putting this week together, and I have loved listening to some new music we haven't heard from Bob, and I've also loved revisiting those three of my favorite. As I said, I couldn't choose. I thought, why pick? Why not just listen to the three of them? So hopefully you guys agree with me, and hopefully you enjoyed that too. So hopefully if you have enjoyed the whole week. It has been amazing, a whole week of Bob Seger. We definitely have to do it very soon too. We have got massive amounts of songs we haven't done from Bob. He's got a huge back catalogue, huge. So we definitely need to do some more very soon. So guys, that is it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this week of Bob Seger. Thumbs up if you have. Let me know down there if you have, and also hit that subscribe button too if you haven't already. You can come back. There's like 2,200 videos on the channel. There's plenty of stuff for everybody. Hopefully you'll find something there too. So, but guys, in the meantime, make sure you stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video.